Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the iceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia, on Warrinjoy, Woiwurrung traditional land for the iceHQ Aussie Classic. It is the consolation final this afternoon between the Hellfish and the Thieves. This one is a little bit of a hometown derby. Hellfish, a club that's associated with the Recreation League here at iceHQ for a number of years, and players from both teams playing against each other today. A significant percentage of them play for the Hellfish throughout the various divisions here in the Recreation League. So it's almost a Hellfish derby. Hellfish in the green, the Thieves in the black with orange sleeves. They're doing the best to emulate a traffic cone, and hopefully they don't play like it. But we'll see how this one pans out. Players to watch out for in particular through this game will be, for the Hellfish themselves, Simone Kachira, who is a goal-scoring machine if she can keep her discipline throughout the game. So too, ones to watch out for will be Trev Teal and Brett Nelson, who will be very effective. Also in the net, they have Dan Levy, who is a little bit famous around here for being particularly effective as a goaltender. For the Thieves, players to watch out for in particular will be Tess Wilkinson, who is known to find space where there just shouldn't be any. JT or Jaro Takui will be very effective for the Thieves as well. And Ash Elliott, who is an absolute tiger on the ice. Doesn't score a lot of goals, but certainly makes their presence felt. So too, Rob Power will be effective, and also Michael Posthumus will be very effective for the Thieves. And in the net for the Thieves, it is Brody Pruha, a player who came up through the development league here. In fact, a number of players playing in this game have come up through the development program here at iceHQ. Ash Elliott is one of them. Demi Savic. Sorry, no, actually Demi didn't come up through the program, but a lot of others did. And other ones of note is Lisa McKinven, who also came up through that program too. So it'll be good to see how this one pans out. We've got two 12-minute periods and one 16-minute period, all stop time. These players not necessarily used to stop time. They do play it occasionally, but most of the time it's running clock. And also there is a penalty for, well, not a penalty, but the punishment for icing is you can't get a defensive change, which if you play in a rec league here is unusual. It is, however, the standard rule. Face off there won by the Hellfish as they try to play the puck up. It'll be picked up by Wilson Allen, as Roylance decides to have a bit of a lie down. Wilson Allen ends up with the puck again. The ice freshly cleaned, so it's fast at the moment, dumping the puck up through. Gaspar tried to get it past Roylance, and they fling it in deep. Gaspar still with the puck, finds a little bit of room, gets space, gets on to his forehand, shoots, and the puck washed wide by Pruha. First shot away by the Hellfish against the Thieves. Hellfish in the green, Thieves in the black and orange. Thieves now trying to play the puck up the middle, and they don't quite clear the zone though. Finally, they manage to chip the puck out through the zone. Rob Power there doing a bit of work. Loses his footing for his good manners, but not caused by anyone. Just his own skating. So trying to pick up the puck, and just managed to clear the puck out of the zone this time, the Hellfish. But the Thieves doing a good job just battling away with it. A little backhander goes in there from Posthumus, but it gets to Roylance. Roylance plays it up the ice, trying to find on the move Wilson Allen, who does get past everyone, gets onto his forehand, gets backhand, shoots, and the save is made by Pruha. Pruha with his second save so far throughout the game, doing a bit of work in that first 90 seconds of the game. As now the Thieves look to put the puck in. They're just trying to have a connection there. Ash Elliott, she couldn't quite get where she wanted to. Just went a little bit past Ash. And now Fox looks to play it in under pressure. Nice pressure there from the forecheck of the Hellfish. Picking up now behind the net and rimming around Cupid. Cupid tried to find his D partner, but I think it may have hit the referee. Now spinning around to do the same, Adam Brett. And it's picked up now and on the stick of Abramovic, who circles around. Dispossessed though, Elliott battles for it for the Tigers, but is dispossessed by Kachira. And the puck fired in deep but ineffectively by Abramovic. And the Tigers, sorry, not the Tigers, the Thieves go cross ice, and it did get intercepted, but not as successfully. That cross ice pass out of D is endemic at the moment, and you can see just how often it gets intercepted. Stretch pass made to Kachira, wouldn't quite go. It made it across over to Edison Tooley, who dumps the puck in deep, and it will have gone for icing. If you're not familiar with the rule of icing, if you play the puck from your side of the rink, so your half of the rink, your side of the red line down the middle, and it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching it, then it is icing, and you are brought back for a defensive zone face-off. The sting in the tail for this particular one, in most leagues, with the exception of our recreation league here at iceHQ, you're not allowed to get a change. So a lot of these players are used to changing on an icing, But now in this particular league, because we're playing international ice hockey rules, they are not. 2-on-1 now for the Thieves, but they leave the puck behind. Great opportunity there, just squandered by, I think, Justin Minor. Now it's picked up again, though, as the Hellfish pretty slow to get back. Shot fired. It's caught by Japan Dam, and it crosses over the line. Looked like it was saved, but Edison Tooley got that one. If you're going to wear a gold helmet, you'd better be pretty good. And he gets the goal. Dan Levy there, just beaten by it. So Hellfish a bit of a defensive lapse there, letting that odd player rush come flying through. And the Thieves, the first ones to score from 2 shots. 1 goal to the Thieves, none yet to the Hellfish. In what is almost a Hellfish derby. Now here come the Thieves again. It's Wilkinson who's got black gloves this time. She gets onto a forehand and shoots. And she doesn't score the goal, but the rebound is scored by Lydia Robinson on the back door, who got through past the Hellfish defence. Shot was fired by Wilkinson. Went around the back. It looks like it might have just bounced off the post and gone across behind the goaltender. The replay not showing it the angle we'd quite like it to, but if you get a top-down view of it, see Wilkinson took that first shot. And then there to clean up and make sure of it was Lydia Robinson. This time coming back the other way with some speed, come the Hellfish. And that's Zach Lacroix. But the Hellfish now pick it up, and it's on the stick of Wilson Allen, who gets a shot away. But Wilkinson battling for it through the top of the slot, doing a good centre's job. Centre's job is to own that space in front of the slot when the D get all caught up and make sure you're their insurance policy for the team. When things go wrong, the insurance policy fixes it up. Chance there for Cupid, but couldn't quite get it in where the Hellfish would have liked it. Coming back now the other way. It's a 1-on-1 if they hurry, but they don't. Unfortunately there for Basley, he was run down by the rapid back check of Wilson Allen, who saw the threat and picked it up quickly. Wilson Allen has to go around and look up ice. He's trying to find movement. He's got up on the blue line, Lacroix, but Lacroix was taking it easy, a little bit casual. Basley now tries to put some pressure on Lacroix, but Lacroix gets clear, gets on his forehand and shoots. Doesn't shoot, goes cross ice. Deceptive. Nice option. Desperately diving there to try and stop that was Power, as the shot was fired in by Gaspar. Now the Thieves managed to clear the puck out of the zone, just getting past the pressure of the Hellfish in the neutral zone, but it'll be picked up by Roylet, who looks up ice, goes cross ice, and wouldn't you know it gets intercepted. That never ever happens, except it always happens. Puck's loose in the slot, trying to chip it in was Posthumous, I think. No, that was Matt Chapman who was in that good position. You can see there the risk taken by a defensive player when they play cross ice out of D, especially in deep. So many times it gets intercepted. So many times it's the wrong choice. But players will persist on doing it, persist on giving away scoring opportunities. Posthumous that time took the shot, but it deflected and went up and hit the netting behind the net. So Levy didn't have to do anything with that one as we get a reset. And the two teams line up. Simone Kachira looking to move up quickly if she can. Shot fired into a distance, does get hit by Kachira's stick, but in the wrong direction. And that was Justin Fox firing it in. Fox fires it in again. It hits traffic. Racing in now to pick it up the other Fox. There's 2 of them, and they are identical twins, so if you really want to get confused. Fox and Fox. Puck now underneath the feet of Levy, as battling for it was, I think, Andrews. I'll be able to see in just a second when I can see the number. That was Matt Sharman. A bit slow to get back to his feet too. He might have worn a stick somewhere. Sharman tries to get it, but racing in now quickly to pick it up was Tauki, JT. He gets a shot across. Skates back now. He's committed in, come forward from a defensive role as a couple of players decide to have a little bit of a tumble in the neutral zone. Both very slow to get back up to their feet. It's back the other way is Cupid. Cupid shoots. Flings it across the front of the net. Watched harmlessly there by Brody Pruhar. Brody, another player who came up through the hockey school system here. As JT circles around, tries to find somewhere good to pass it to. Doesn't see much motion, but did get the puck up in the end to Chapman. Chapman flung it across to no one in particular. It's picked up instead by Cupid, who dumps it in again. But JT's there and just chips it forward, trying to get on the stick of Posthumous, but a little bit out of his reach. Now the puck fired back down the other way, and it's on to the stick beautifully there of Teal. Teal, though, goes around the back of the net, hasn't got much in the way of an option, and instead loses the puck, and JT steals it and goes back the other way. Crosses the neutral line, but only as far as Brett, who dumps it in. And the Thieves will reset their breakout. JT looks up ice. He's dispossessed of it nicely, though. Just a little bit casual there, JT. Now he looks to skate around and try and create some more motion. He gets the puck up past everyone. His wingers were sitting still, though. Danny Savic needed to be moving just a little bit faster, as now the Hellfish look to chip it out of the zone, and they do. They clear it. It's nicely there by Cupid. Cupid gets on his forehand and shoots. Pruha makes the first save. The rebound's on if they can get it. But it goes into the corner. Thieves back in numbers, doing a good job of owning that space in front of the net. McKinven trying to be a threat, or is that Kuchera? No, it's McKinven. It's coming back down the other way. It's Tooley. Savic now can't cross the line. Tooley offside. She plays the puck back in the wrong direction, but finds JT. JT flings it in hard on the net, and it's seen off into the corner there by Levy. And now McKinven looks, sorry, not McKinven. The Hellfish look to play it up ice, but it's gone all the way. No icing on that one. The referee saying it was touched. So Brody Pruha looks around with the puck all on his own. He's got Fox with him. Fox doesn't get onto it cleanly, though, and clear it out. The Hellfish will dump it back in. And they get a chance now through Roylance, who dumps it across the front of the net. It won't go, though. Now the Thieves through Wilkinson look to clear it out. Wilkinson involved in that early goal. Can't get the puck out of the zone, but eventually it's Fox who clears it out nicely. Basley, sorry. No, it was Fox. I'll get there eventually. Roylance now picks it up for the Hellfish. Looks up ice. He's got Wilkinson coming in to put some pressure on him. Gets body in the way. Holds that puck in. But they clear the puck out, the Hellfish. Risky cross ice there again by the Thieves through Basley, but got away with it. But now it'll be played out by LaCroix. LaCroix, however, doesn't clear the zone. There's a bit of a head-on collision there with one of the Hellfish players playing on their back. But it's all good so far. As coming back now the other way with some speed. Here comes Wilkinson Allen, who's been quick. Got around the D, but left the puck behind. A nice piece of poke check there by the Thieves' defence. They clear the puck ice. They find Wilkinson. Wilkinson's got Basley. Neither of them end up with it, and it's pinched by Wilson Allen. Wilson can't make anything useful out of it. Carafray dumps it in, trying to put the puck into the shins of the referee, Shana Godfrey. And now the Thieves will break it out as both teams are changing. A little bit of space. Cross ice, wouldn't you know, intercepted once more. Keep doing it, it'll keep happening. Some lessons are very slowly learnt, but regardless, puck brought up there by Basley, but left it behind. And the puck goes back deep into the defensive zone for the Hellfish. And they go cross ice and get away with it this time. Reaching in, trying to get it was Robinson, but couldn't quite get onto it. As they fly back now, it's on the stick of Kuchera, who goes cross ice. In attack, that's okay. She was looking for Nelson and found him, but not as cleanly as she would have liked. Puck cleared out of the zone, though. Goes through to Power, who's got room. Sorry, Sharman. But Sharman just pushed off the puck. The puck goes into the corner. It'll be picked up by Brett. Brett under pressure, reverses, comes back now to pick it up. He's got some pressure on him, and it's Ash Elliott coming in to put some pressure. And they chip the puck wisely up the boards. That's the smart play there. How not to give the puck away. Sharman calling for it up on the blue line for the Thieves when they get the puck. Standing still and not moving, though. So the defence for the Thieves looking up ice. Sharman makes the call. It's that cross ice out of D, but they get away with it this time. And this time make the puck through almost onto Elliott. Elliott was away for a breakaway. If it had made it through, there was no one back for the Hellfish. Here it comes again. Elliott reaching for it. It won't quite go. She comes back down the middle as the Hellfish have the corner deep in their attack, but it'll be brought out by the Thieves. Puck clears the zone, so the Hellfish they can put it back in, but they can't play it in, and it'll be dumped in deep by Cupid, allowing the Hellfish a little bit of time to get some composure. They are changing, lots of wide open space. Pass comes up to Sharman. Sharman tries to chip it through, but it sticks in the way by the Hellfish. Thieves pivoting and turning, but it's picked up and stolen through the top of the neutral zone by Teal, but he can't hold it. Wilkinson now gets onto a forehand, shoots through traffic. It bounces off some pads. Another chance now. Sharman gets the shot away. Another block. Around the back, trying to wrap around goes Posthumous. It won't go. As once more, Sharman battles for it in the corner. Hellfish doing a good job of breaking it out eventually, and it's Roylance who looks up. He's got two in front of him. will be forced wide. Puck goes across. It's picked up McKinven, who looks up ice. Flings it into the slot. Not a bad choice, but it will be grabbed there by Tess Wilkinson, who looks up ice. Nice little 1-2 by the Thieves, but it'll be picked up by the Hellfish, breaking it out. Good read there by Brett, who's been outstanding so far for the Hellfish. Puck into the slot. Goaltender Brody Pruha lost sight of it briefly. Brett couldn't keep it in. It comes back out now. It'll be picked up by the rocket ship of Wilson Allen. 1 minute to play in the first. Thieves 2. Hellfish yet to score. But they've certainly had chances as Teal goes into the corner. But the whistle will blow. And we will have an icing, and we brought back down to the Hellfish defensive end. 50.4 seconds to go in the first. 7 shots to 6 shots, 2 goals to 0. Thieves leading at the moment, 2 goals to 0 over the Hellfish. Thieves doing a pretty good good job thus far of playing composed to play and creating good scoring opportunities. Just loose in the slot now for the Thieves. Savic, she's moving around trying to create some position, but she's picked up in the end. Hellfish back there in numbers. As ducking and diving backwards and forwards is Brett, but good pressure there from Savic. Savic, good job of shutting that one down. The puck comes out of the zone. JT couldn't quite get it back in. They're going to have to get back in a hurry because here comes Wilson Allen. Gets free, shoots. Pruha the save. Pruha's lost the puck under his feet. I didn't hear the whistle blow, but regardless, the game will stop. Nice move there by Wilson Allen, but just not able to finish it. Pruha and then making a fairly routine save on that one. Did get through past. It was all brought about by pinching in defensive play there by the Thieves. And Wilson Allen saw it. Got away quickly. Hellfish lucky there not to be offside because the puck looked like it had come out of the zone. Now it comes back with just 12 seconds to play. It's the last gasp of the period as Brett circles around, just puts the puck back into the neutral zone. They'll need to shoot now if they want to be a chance. There's just 4 seconds to go in the period. Hellfish with one last chance to get a shot on, but JT dumps it down the other end wisely for the Thieves. And at the end of the first, the score. Thieves 2 from 7, Hellfish none from 6. So flat ice, but the Thieves able to take advantage of the play. And the Hellfish thus far unable. One to Tooley, and we'll get the other one in just a second. One to Tooley and one to Rosie Basley for the Thieves. No penalties, no power plays. The two things being synonymous, of course. Not too many icings. It's been a pretty good, fierce game so far from these two teams as we have our 1 minute break between the periods. Both teams as coaches having a bit of a chat about what we need to do and what we need to fix. Looks as though their Hellfish team doesn't have a coach on the bench, but the Thieves most certainly do. It can make a big difference to someone who's not actually playing the game. Has a bit more of a dispassionate viewpoint over it and can see what's going wrong and what the teams need to fix, and also what's going right, what they need to keep doing. It's not just about the mistakes you make, it's also the things you do well. It's said that hockey is a game of mistakes, and the more mistakes you make, the more you lose. Certainly the more you give away goals. Ash Elliott looks like she's coming up to take the face-off for the Thieves. It's not a bad-looking jersey. It does look a little bit like a traffic cone, but that's okay. The Hellfish in their usual radioactive green, or at least the three-eyed fish on the front cover anyway. It'll be McKinven, so it'll be Elliott facing off against Abramovic. They dig in for the face-off. Elliott wins that one, but Abramovic just chips it through. Power for the Thieves, plays it up, tried to find and did, looking for Robertson. But it's on the stick now of the Hellfish as they just clear it out of defence. Wisely not going cross this time. Abramovic with a bit of room takes a wide shot. It goes left and high of the net. Put it on the net, put it on the net, young man. But he was under pressure as Robertson tries to play it out past the Hellfish defence there of Roylance. And one of the players falls over for their trouble as the Hellfish wisely this time starting to play around the boards, but it's picked up by Fox. Rob Power dumps it into the corner. Didn't have many options in the slot. He was looking for someone, but no one was there. Elliott comes in to help. Misses the puck. Still on the stick of Power, who loops around. They've now got two players circling around in the slot, the Thieves. The puck goes through just about everyone. No one saw that one coming out from the blue line with the exception in the net of Dan Levy, who did see it. And so no goal. You'll see this one as Levy looks like he's a little bit screened. But manages to get his stick onto it and make it safe for the Hellfish. 11 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the second. 2-0 the lead to the Thieves in this consolation final. Coming up after this one is the Pro Grand Final between the Pro Rookie Grand Final between the Pandas and the Ducks, which will be a good one. And then the Grand Final itself will be between the Reservoir Dogs and the Horses, and that will be an absolute scorcher of a game. Jamie Burke is on fire. He scored 5 goals last night, including a period hat-trick. He scored 3 goals in 1 period. But that's not relevant to us right now, but you do want to see that one. If you can't get down to the rink to watch it, then certainly watch it on the stream. It'll be a cracker. A lot of Mustangs and Melbourne Ice players will be in that one, and it will be an absolute scorcher. The puck just caught through now in the neutral zone. Hellfish look like the beneficiaries of the confusion and chaos as Kachira chips the puck across, finding a teammate there in Nelson. Nelson rims it in deep, tries to get a pick up on the other side. Kachira sees it and goes over to get it. She's going to be pressured. She's also offside, maybe not aware of it. The puck was played from the wrong side of the blue line. And, the rule is puck you. You can't go in till the puck crosses the line, and if the puck comes out of the blue line, out of your offensive zone, then every player must leave before any player can go back in and put pressure on it. It's for the attacking team. So Hellfish there caught out by that one. Sometimes it's a bit subtle. Other times it's pretty obvious. Certainly for beginner grades. This is not a beginner grade. These players have all been playing for years. Shot fired. Brody Pruha makes a save. It was a good shot there. Wilson Allen has been threatening, but unable so far to get past Pruha. In the slot there, but tied up was Wilson Allen as Tess Wilkinson, saw the threat. Sorry, Tess, I'll do my best to be consistent. But Tess is going to get a penalty now. And for a trip on Wilson Allen. Wilson will sit 2. The referee has no discretion in that instance, whether or not it was intentional. If your stick causes your opponent to lose their footing, you will do 2. So now the Hellfish have a numerical advantage for 2 minutes or possibly less. So the Hellfish load up with 4. And the Hellfish load up with 5 players on the ice to get the puck up high, keeping the puck in just, and then ripping it in, looking for a tip was Heen, but she didn't get much on it. JT for the Thieves will dump it in deep. This is where you'll see the Thieves set up a more defensive pattern. Mostly their 2D will stay in more towards the neutral zone. As here come the Hellfish with speed, and it is the rocket ship himself, Wilson Allen. He's coming up quickly, gets past the pressure, goes backhand, forehand, but a nice piece of stick work there by JT in the end in the last line. Just broke up that surge. Just a little bit slow there on taking a shot there, Wilson Allen. He's had a number of opportunities, but squandered them as the Hellfish go cross ice. Get away with it just. It was looking for McKinven. It was a brave pass, but on the power play you can probably get away with it, but it'll be picked up now by the Thieves who just want to ice it. McKinven goes in hard, but puts herself headfirst into the boards. Not hurt, hopefully. Savic now for the Thieves. Can't handle it, but picking up second line there is JT. Has it on a backhand, but loses it. Picked up by Wilson Allen. Can he get Kate Scott this time? He gets around the defence, loses his footing, tries to shoot the puck, but it's still stuck under his feet. And it will be saved by Pruha. Probably with a big grin on his face after that one. It's always a good thing to see an attacking player skating towards you and then just totally fall over. Face off now for the Thieves. These players not used to stop time, so it does make a difference in the dynamics of the game, especially on a penalty kill. The penalties go for longer when it's stop time. Still 2 minutes, but none of the time is eaten up by face-offs and so forth. Trying to fire it in there from the blue line was Cupid, but it wouldn't go, and the Thieves dumped the puck all the way down the other end. Choosing not to do too much with it there was Levy. Could have come out and played it and just given the Thieves, given the Hellfish a little bit more time on the power play, but chose not to do it. Now trying to do something constructive with it was Breet. We've got Carafray sitting high. Puck's lost high in the air. Everyone lost sight of that one. Breet now puts it into high slot. Carafray's there, winds, shoots. Pruha the save. Wasn't a bad shot. Nice piece of blocking work there, Rob Power. Just 5 seconds to go on the penalty as Power dumps the puck all the way down the other end, and that'll kill the penalty for the Thieves. As back on the ice now comes Wilkinson. And we'll call it Tess all day today. Puck fired down, ends up on the stick of Liddy Robertson, who looks up ice, goes cross, and it gets intercepted. That never happens, except there it is again. And Abramovic now circles around. Has the puck down in his feet, creates a bit of space. Being pressed there by Robertson, but in the end it ends up in the middle of the ice, and Power tries to clear it out, but it hits Abramovic right square in the midriff. It may have stung some. Power wisely goes around and rims the puck around the back of the net. No one up on the point, though, for the Thieves to break it up. Robertson got there eventually, but it was picked up by Caffrey. Caffrey fires it in. Save made by Pruha. Once more, Pruha having a great game so far, made a lot of good saves. Abramovic now has been on the ice for a long time, puts a puck up high, finds Roylance. Roylance with room, shoots through traffic, but it goes wide. Second shot picked up and fired there by Lacroix. Pruha sprawling on the ice. There was a third effort. Lacroix got the second shot in. Caffrey tried to pile it in as well, and then Pruha looks like he lost his footing and went backwards into the net, lost his glove as part of it as well. No goal. Pruha just screwing his head back on and getting some composure. We will have a face-off in the defensive zone for the Thieves. Hellfish now with 9 shots. We're all tied up 9 shots apiece as the scorer sees it. Shots only count on the scoreboard if the scorer thought the puck would have gone in the net if the goalie hadn't have touched it. So quite often what looks like a shot isn't. There's the face-off now won by the Thieves. They put it up high. Roylance now flings it in for a distance, but it doesn't get past Fox, who was in the way and blocked it nicely. Fox is looking to play it up ice. He's under pressure. Gets past the checking pressure, though, of Nash. And the puck goes in deep for the Thieves, but they'll break it out now, the Hellfish, but they don't clear the zone cleanly. It went back to Fox, battling for it, Nash, but couldn't get past the pressure there of Sharman, who puts it back into the zone. Now it comes across, racing across to get it, Fox. Fox unwisely cross ice again, and wouldn't you know, now he gets the puck. This time he chips it up the boards, got it past Kuchera. Kuchera raced back to try and take it off Postumus, couldn't get it as the Hellfish go across, clear it out of the zone, but blasting in with some speed. Fox, the other one, gets it onto his forehand, but leaves the puck behind. Now Kuchera with a chance, but it's we're going to see possibly a tripping penalty. No, not caught. Yes, the penalty is up. So as soon as, and you can see that the goalie for the Hellfish leaving the ice, it's a delayed penalty. As Wilson Allen gets a shot away, it's loose in front of the slot. As soon as the Thieves touch it, the whistle will blow, and there will be a tripping foul. Tripping penalty, and that will be on Chris Fox, who will sit 2. He didn't mean it, but that's not the point. If your stick makes the opponent fall over, you're doing 2 for a trip. And so Fox will sit. It's Chris Fox, not Justin Fox. And yes, they are identical twins. Try and tell them apart. Luckily, they've got different numbers. Anyway, not all of the teams have done that for us throughout the tournament. Some have had some very challenging numbers to work with. Cupid fires the shot in. Pruha gets a pad down in the ways. JT for the Thieves tries to clear it out. Cupid was there on the blue line, keeping it in. JT with another chance to clear the puck out. He's got room in front of him this time. He's got McKinven chasing him, but it's not enough. And he goes cross ice and clears the puck out. It's a good idea to run down the clock as Ash Elliott went in to try and pick it up. Now the Thieves in trouble, but JT back there to pick it up on the blue line. He chips it up off the boards, but overcommitted now. The Thieves is coming back now with numbers. The Hellfish. Allen gets it onto his backhand, forehand, chips, shoots, scores. Been threatening to do it all today, but Wilson Allen got that one. The Thieves had overcommitted way up high, and that left the slot wide open. Wilson Allen managed to pick up the puck, get past everyone, and eventually it was just a matter of time before he got that one in. And that wipes the penalty on Fox, and it is 1 to the Hellfish and 2 to the Thieves. Just a little bit there of a defensive lapse on the part of the Thieves that gave that one away. They didn't, maybe they'd forgotten they were on the penalty kill. But their D was way up high, and as a result, there was a great big gaping hole. And all that had to happen was a bit of a turnover. Abramovic now tries to get past, but it's picked up now by Lacroix, who puts it across. Lacroix wearing Caffrey's jersey, but I think that's right. But regardless, we'll try and get that one. It's what it says on the score sheet anyway. Picked up now by Power. Goes left, right. It's dispossessed in the end, but Wilkinson gets the puck and gets a sneaky little backhander through. Sometimes they go, but this time Dan Levy was there to make sure that it didn't. Nice play there, Wilkinson. We've seen her do that on a number of occasions. Let's get loose in the slot and fire deceptive shots away. But Dan Levy was there to sort it out, just as our Referee Shana Godfrey gets self sorted out. Puck drop. It's won by the Thieves, but not cleanly. So the puck is flung down the other end, and having to pick it up in a hurry, Jackson Basley, but gets there. Racing in now, though, is LaCrue. LaCrue, nice little bit of sneaky footwork. Put the puck into the slot, but no one there for the Hellfish to take advantage of it. Coming back the other way, the Thieves, but it's Robinson now battling with Heen. Nice little piece of work there, power. Just a little bit of some silky hands as he crosses the line. Tries to get a shot away. It bounced off a couple of sets of pads. Looking a bit the worse for wear there. Black blocking that was Heen. She got a pad in the way, but it looks like it stung. And these little black rubber things, they do sting when they hit you, that's for sure. Hellfish managed to keep the puck in. Nice work there on the boards from the Hellfish. Now Abramovic has a bit of room. He's got to get around Wilkinson, who's nice active stick work. Shuts that one down. She chose the right moment. Robinson now looking for options. She's under no pressure at all. Everyone's standing back just looking at her. So she dumps the puck in deep. And it'll be Basley going in for the Thieves to try and do something useful. Hellfish now with Kachira floating up high on the zone, looking to pick up the puck. It doesn't make it through to her. She was just waiting for it. Sometimes you've got to go and get it. As the Thieves this time try and loop around and get a shot away, but it ends up on the stick now with a little bit of a hoiky backhand. Lydia Robertson flung it in towards the net. That wouldn't go either. And it's played out nicely. Hellfish now with a bit of space, flying in to pick it up. Nielsen. Nielsen can't get around the diving work of Power. Power gets back to his feet, and it's picked up by Fox. Fox being pressured, finally decides to make the pass up the ice. He was trying to find Andrews and did. Andrews manages to get almost past Brett, but Brett steals it in the end. Brett clears it now, but can't get the puck away. It's a nice piece of work there by Andrews to get it back again. But it's picked up now by Brett once more. Been a good battle between those two. As Fox tries to fire it away under pressure, he's been pushed hard. Shot fired in, but deflects off something wild. Didn't leave the field, though. That was Posthumous's shot that deflected off something random. Fox there trying to dig a hole in the ice, but that's usually not a great idea, being pressured by Kachira. The puck's there behind you, and he picks it up. This time the Thieves rim it round hard around the back of the net, and it'll be picked up by Posthumus, but beaten to it by LaCrue. They're trying to make the connection across to Chapman, but it was just a little bit in front of him. Now the puck comes back the other way. Kachira with a chance if she can get it. She's got Wilson Allen, that earlier goal scorer, with her as well, but the puck is moved out by the Thieves, who waiting for the puck. A little bit static there, but it's picked up Posthumus. Posthumus back to Charman. Charman, sorry, the puck is now brought out by the Hellfish. And they've got a bit of room, just 1D back for the Hellfish. It is JT, who we know is pretty quick, but he does like to overcommit at times. As McKinven tries to do something constructive, and we're going to have a penalty. And it looks like it's going to be the Thieves for too many players on the ice. Referee Shana Godfrey suggesting that there was 6 on when there should have been 5. And so a bench penalty will be sat by the Thieves. Hellfish got a goal on the first power play. Can they repeat the favour and square things up? With 1 minute and 53 seconds to go, the penalty for the Thieves will last to the end of the period unless a goal is scored, and then they will start the next period on the penalty kill again unless the goal is scored. So the number 19 there on the penalty, that's been given to Chapman, but it's not actually on Chapman. It's a bench penalty for having too many players on the ice. It just has to be sat by someone. So can the Thieves have a bit more structure in their penalty kill this time? Or will they get exposed as they did last time? Puck goes up high, hits the net. Nothing particular on the shot. Clock will stop. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the period. 1 minute and 47 seconds to go on the Sharman on the bench penalty. So it says Sharman on the system, but it's not Sharman's penalty. It's a bench minor. Hellfish play the puck up, fire it in from a distance, trying to get a shot away McKinven, but there was bodies in the way. JT did a good job just shutting that down and sends the puck all the way to Moe. And Japan Dan will watch it rather than play it. Tries to play it up the ice to Roylance, does so. Roylance looking up ice for movement. Eventually it ends up on the stick of McKinven. McKinven has a chance for a shot. Does a little kind of slappy thing. And then Pruha will make the save. 1 minute and 14 seconds to go in the period. 2-1 the lead to the Thieves in this almost Hellfish derby. Number of players for the Thieves also from the big deals. few other random ring-ins as well, as Abramovic lines up to take the face-off for the Hellfish. Will he fire the shot on that? He tries to, but he's beaten at the face-off by the Thieves in Andrews. Shot fired in by the Hellfish. JT tries to clear it out of the zone. Almost gets it out of the zone, but it's kept in there beautifully by the crew. Multiple Hellfish waving their sticks around, looking for risky cross-ice passes, but wisely choosing not to take it, was the Hellfish defence. Abramovic circles around. Can he get control of it and set up their power play? It's on the feet of the Thieves now, and they dump it down the other end. And it's all the way to Moe. Go fetch as the Thieves get a change. A little bit slow in their change, though. If the Hellfish are quick, they're exposed. It's just the one player back, and they get it up quickly. The Thieves with a very slow change there. That needed to be an awful lot quicker. But it looks like they're going to get away with it. Hellfish dawdled a little bit on the play. Maybe they weren't aware of what had happened. It was a great opportunity there for them as the Thieves changed there. Very pedestrian indeed. LeCroux with the shot, but it's picked up now by Basley, who tries to rim it around. It wouldn't go cleanly, though. It's up high in the slot now. Caffrey takes a shot. He's beaten by the siren. And it's the end of the second. 2 goals to the Thieves, 1 to the Hellfish. The Thieves will be starting the third with a numerical disadvantage. They will have one player in the box. It is Sharman, but it's not. The penalty's not on Sharman. That's a bench minor for too many players on the ice. They muffed a change, and they very nearly gave away an absolute fantastic scoring opportunity to the Hellfish. You just didn't quite take advantage of it. It a very, very slow change indeed. It is hard in the second period because your bench is further away from your goal, so you need to be really crisp with those changes. And the Thieves were very much ambling about the change. You can be on the ice when your teammate is within 1.5 meters, typically interpreted as 2 meters with rounding error. So you can be jumping on before your teammate comes off, as long as they're crisp about it. And it is absolutely clear that they are leaving the ice. But on that occasion, the Thieves very lucky to get away with it. And Hellfish just a bit slow on seizing the opportunity. They did, but not quite as quick as they needed to. Third period coming up now. 1 goal the lead to the Thieves. At 8 seconds of numerical advantage. The Hellfish need to be mindful, though. If they're not careful, sometimes you can get a player come out of the penalty box behind the play, and the team on the power play isn't necessarily aware of it, and they overcommit in attack, because that never happens. And you can get a player sneak out behind them. So the Thieves will be looking to try and get a stretch pass up to Sharman when he comes back on the ice. The Hellfish will need to make sure they're alert to the threat and make sure they kept that covered. There is only 8 seconds to go on the penalty, so if the Hellfish get a chance, but the puck's played down the other way. Roylance now tries to clear it up, but just fans on the shot. Penalty almost over. Wilkinson with the puck now for the Thieves. She's robbed, though, by Nielsen. Nielsen goes wide, gets a backhander, but it's blocked by Power, who got in the way, and Pruha makes a pedestrian save. Didn't have to do very much there at all, Brody Pruha. And 14 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this third and final period of this Pro RA Consolation Final. Almost Hellfish derby. Hellfish play the puck up. Roylance now with a chance. Flings it in low and hard. Pruha sees it all the way. Flashes the mitt and says, that puck's mine. I'll take that very much. Thank you very much. And does exactly that. It's said about goalies, they have fast hands and slow feet. And you can see there, Pruha, he loves it. You shoot into his glove, he'll catch them all day. Shoot low, you get rebounds. Shoot high, they get catches. Unless there's a screen. Roylance with another chance does the same thing, but this time it hits traffic. Doesn't make it through. Kuchera tries to do something constructive, but he's robbed of the puck. Coming through Fox. Fox looks up ice. He's got 3 with him, a possible 3-on-2 if they can get it quickly. Fox flings it in and then looks around trying to find some help. Dan Levy had it, though, for the Hellfish. Kuchera now has it down in her feet, trying to clear the puck out, but is stolen. That's Posthumous, who winds and shoots, but it hits the bodies. Might have hit Roylance, so not 100% sure that would have stung. Coming back now the other way with a beautiful room. Nielsen deeks around the defence quite nicely. He's got 2 to beat. Goes wide to Wilson Allen, who puts the puck across in front of the net, but Fox is there. And Fox tries to clear it out, battling with Kuchera. Kuchera wins that one, though. She's got to play loose in the slot if she can get it up to Nielsen. Doesn't quite go. Shot across the front. Now the Hellfish loading up and trying to get the puck across. The puck comes out of the zone though and picked up by Wilson Allen, who has it free. He's got forechecking pressure on it. Roylance calling for a risky cross iso, but wisely the puck doesn't quite go. JT decides to lose his footing and go headfirst into the scorer's box. Gets back up quickly though. As the puck now behind the net for the Hellfish. McKinven looks to play it across ice. Tries once more to find Wilson Allen. It's just jammed up in the top of the slot. It's flung in hard by Cupid. Roylance now with another chance. Flings it in low and hard. That was a good option. Almost got the tip in. But JT was there for the Thieves. But he's iced the puck. Racing down to try and beat the icing is Demi Savic, but she can't get there in time. And it will come back the other way, and the Thieves cannot get a change. 12 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this period. Third and final. 2-1 the lead to the Thieves. Can they hang on, or can the Hellfish get one back and tie it up and make this a real desperate contest? It's close. Hellfish have certainly created plenty of opportunities. The shot count now in favour of the Hellfish, 16-11. So they've tilted the ice, but they haven't been able to get past Pruha yet. Some good opportunities for them. Puck comes up high. It's picked up by Breet, who flings it in. Puck loose in front of the slot. Very nearly tapped in there by Teal. Couldn't quite get onto it. The Thieves will fling it all the way down, but it went as far as Dan. So no icing on that one, played by the goaltender. They try and play it out of the ice. Wilson Allen now runs into JT. Now the puck comes across. It'll be picked up by Sharman. Sorry, that's Wilkinson. Wilkinson with the puck now. Sorry, Wilkinson trying to put some pressure on Wilson Allen. Wilson Allen skates around, tries to get past Wilkinson and does, but doesn't get past the later pressure. Does end up with it though, deep in the corner. Gets onto his forehand, shoots. Pruha the save, but there's a big juicy rebound. Trying to hoik it back through into the slot, the Hellfish. It's up high on the half boards though. Thieves need to clear it out of the zone and get some scoring opportunities. It's been dry for them this period. Wilson Allen flings it in deep, but only as far as eventually Tess Wilkinson, who looks up ice. She's got room in front of her, so she's going to have a bit of a skate. Passes across, puck across. Managed to find, but not cleanly, Basley. Basley puts it back across the middle, and it'll be picked up by the Thieves now with a 3-on-3. If they can create an opportunity, Basley goes into the slot. Wilkinson now picks it up. She's got time. She tries to put it in, but there's legs in the way. She's still stick handling in a phone box. Shot fired, puck loose in the slot. Picked up by the Hellfish, looking up slowly. They're a bit slow on the clearance. Basley now interferes with it, and it'll be picked up on the stick of other Basley, who puts the puck across in front of the slot. It's loose in the zone, but it wouldn't go. Great chance there for the Thieves, but they couldn't convert it. Coming back now the other way and getting some pressure for his trouble is Wilson Allen, who is ridden off the puck hard. That was by Justin Minor there, making that one stick. They know the Hellfish have to utilise Wilson Allen if they can. He scored that earlier goal. He certainly created scoring opportunities now, picking it up for the Hellfish and playing up ice. Looking for LaCrue. Roylance passes it across to no one in particular and finds them. And we have 6 on the ice again for possibly the Thieves as well as Hellfish. Certainly the Thieves had 6 on, so they'll have another bench penalty. Should get that organised. So power play now to the Hellfish with 10.5 minutes to go in the third. Not what the Thieves wanted. Basley's sitting it, but it's not on Basley. It's just a bench penalty. So a bit of disorganisation there on the bench. A bit of self-inflicted pain there for the Thieves. There's the Hellfish pinching. This is a great counter-attacking opportunity, though. You can see the Hellfish pinching right in. If they get overconfident on the power play, quite often you give away a short-handed goal. And up high, Roylance being pressured nicely. Demi Savic doing a great job up high. She shut that one down and created almost a counter-attacking opportunity. A short-handed goal is something that you definitely don't want. Roylance flings it in. It goes through traffic. It's loose in the slot, though. Picked up and cleared, but not out of the zone by Power. Power couldn't clear it out. Hellfish now finally get a chance to set themselves up. They fling the puck in, but it'll be moved out of the zone nicely by Power, but tried to find Elliott. but it wouldn't quite go. It's down in her feet. Now Kachira gets around the check of Savic. Just offhands it to Abramovic and moves back into the slot. Abramovic is dispossessed by a weight of numbers of black and orange jerseys. They're deep in the corner now. The puck behind the net, Kachira battling for it, but stolen from her by the Thieves. It's up now on the point. They fling it in hard. Save made. Pruhar deflects it into the corner. Abramovic looking up ICC's Roylance with a bit of room. Goes across instead to the net. It's going to bounce over Roylance's stick and go deep as the Thieves race over and get a change. Or at least the smart ones do. They need to make a quick change, though, because Roylance is coming back quickly. Gets past the check of Basley up high. Now the Thieves reset. Shot fired in, but not cleanly by Nielsen. The Thieves looking to break it out. It's kept in, though, by Cupid. But the save is made from a gentle shot on the net by Brody Pruhar. 26 seconds to go on the penalty. The bench minor being sat by Basley. And it's Jackson Basley sitting that one for the Thieves. Again, it's a bench penalty for too many players. It's not actually a crime of Basley's doing necessarily. It may be, but we don't know for sure who's responsible for it. Puck through the face-off, ends up with Pruhar, who just stops it. Runs the clock another couple of seconds. It's a little bit early to be thinking about running the clock down, but the Thieves do have the lead. They don't need to score any goals to win this game, whereas the Hellfish need to score 2. Wilkinson there picked off by Brett, but managed to retain possession. Fox chips it in, and he's racing through to get it, but he'll be beaten to the puck by the Hellfish defence, who rim it wisely round the back of the net. Just 5 seconds to go now in the penalty kill. Fox racing back down the middle, trying to shut down the option. He knows the danger. Nash now coming straight out of the box there. Basley had a chance, but just fluffed it. It was a great opportunity for Nash to get behind the play. Puck played out now, just seen harmlessly to the side by Pruhar. It won't count as a shot, or at least it shouldn't. And now cross ice almost picked off this time. Racing to pick it up, Basley. She's going to put pressure onto the Hellfish D and does nicely. Good desperation there by Basley. Puck goes across the front. Nash tries to hoik it out. Cross ice, wouldn't you know? It got intercepted. That never happens. As it is played up ice now by the Hellfish. They find Nash. Nash trying to find McKinven, but put it behind her. McKinven looks around for an option. Doesn't see very much. Swats it in, but only hits the back of Wilkinson, who gets the puck up. It's now on the stick of Andrews, who gets onto his forehand, shoots and scores. Andrews with a ripper there, cut across, got the goalie moving, had a bit of a screen as well. Got onto his forehand, lateral movement across in front of the goaltender. And you'll see here on the replay, he comes across the front, a little bit of a screen too. I think Roylance may just have got in the front there of the goaltender while they sat back and watched it instead of going up putting pressure on the shooter. And the Thieves now out to a 3-1 lead with 7 minutes and 40 seconds. The Hellfish out shooting the Thieves, almost 2-1, 22 shots to 13. So 9 more shots on the net, but they haven't been able to convert. Roylance goes cross ice again. Elliott almost picking it off. Now the Hellfish will play it back to their defence. Looking for Wilson Allen, who is moving, but now stands still. Decides now is the time. Tries to cut across the front, but JT's there for the Thieves. Now moving up with some speed. Here comes Cupid. Cupid's got a wall in front of him, fires between legs, but it's seen wide. It'll be picked up now, Posthumous, who circles around, goes cross ice, and wouldn't you know, it gets intercepted. That never happens. Shot fired from a distance by Wilson Allen. I've got to stop doing these cross ice passes. I'm going to start yelling at you. Anyway, Roylance tries to chip it in, but coming back now the other way with numbers, it's the Thieves. Just a little bit messy on the handling there, but it's picked up by Tooley, who flings it towards the net, but it's pushed wide by Levy. Now Elliott with a chance. He hoiks it in towards the neutral, towards the slot. Shot fired, second chance, third chance for the Thieves. There on the step, Tooley, but making the save in the end and shutting it down, Dan Levy. 66 minutes and 41 seconds to go in this third and final period of this consolation final. 3 goals to 1, the lead to the Thieves. 15 shots to the Thieves to 22 to the Hellfish. So Hellfish out shooting them, but not able to out convert them. Thieves lining up now, a face-off battle between Wilson Allen and Wilkinson. Wilkinson puts that one into the slot, trying to get a shot away was Posthumous, but it wouldn't go. Now 4-on-2 for the Hellfish, but they can't convert it. Nicely timed play there by Fox, who just shut it down. Savic looked for an option, was trying to find Wilkinson, and did in the end, a little bit luckily. Wilkinson being pushed in the corner. Good battle between her and Wilson Allen. Wilson Allen steals it in the end and breaks around the outside. He's got speed now and room, but he just about loses his foot, puts the puck under the feet of Kachira, who loses sight of it. A little bit of some self-induced pain there by the Hellfish, but it ends up back in the hands of Cupid, who puts the puck up for Wilson Allen, but he can't get possession of it. It's back down to Cupid again, who dumps it back up. Finds Nielsen. Nielsen puts it across to Wilson Allen. Wilson gets around the first check on the forehand, shoots. Pruha, the first save, it's loose. The Thieves will ice the park. And the goaltender for the Hellfish will just sit there and watch it. Savic trying to get there first. You can beat the icing if you're quick about it, but Roylance was aware of the threat and shut it down. 5 minutes and 42 seconds. 2 goals the lead to the Thieves. Can they hang on to it? Face off deep in the attacking zone for the Hellfish. Can they turn this one into a shot on the net that actually gets past Brodie Pruha? Brodie's been fantastic. Made 22 saves. Make that 23. From 24 shots, just the 1 goal against him. Quite often a play here for the centre for Abramovic. Look for him to try and put the puck on the net from the face-off and maybe get Trev Teal to go in and pick up the rebound. It looks like he's setting up though to play it back to his wing, back to his D, and he does. And he found McKinven, who puts it across the slot, but no one was there for the Hellfish. Aitken dumps it in. Not quite sure if the puck came out of the blue line, but looks like it didn't. The Hellfish not being called for offside. So sitting behind the net now, waiting patiently. Here's the Thieves. They clear the puck up ice. They find Posthumous. Sorry, that's not Posthumous. I'll get that in a second. Puck now goes into the corner. In the slot, loose, dangerous play. Digging away at it was Basley. But on top of it was Dan Levy. We're almost into the final 5. 2 goals the lead. Basley in good position there, but Dan making a good save. Just getting down on top of it and saying, no, line, I'm the turtle. You're not getting past me. Face off 1, Thieves back up to the point. They fling it in hard, but it runs into a few bodies. That would have stung someone. It was Fox flinging it in. Basley now has the puck on the blue line. Flicks it across without looking. Doesn't get away with it that time. It's picked up McKinven. McKinven couldn't handle it though. Abramovic almost had it as well. McKinven now will circle back, but it'll be pushed in nicely by Breit. Now the Hellfish with another chance to reset. They've got to score, and they've got to score pretty quickly. We're into the final 5. As Abramovic circles around, he's being pressed tightly by Basley and Elliott. Now the puck to McKinven goes cross ice, finds Abramovic. Abramovic circling around, being pressed by Basley, dumps it in, finds Breit. Breit has to get around Fox, does just. But now the Thieves will clear the puck out. Last line back in defence for the Hellfish, flinging it in from a distance. Now the Thieves with plenty of time to reload and reset. The Hellfish had to all come back. Comes up to Basley, who has 3 in front of her. She just chips it in past her. It's all she needed to do, get past the pressure. Again, the Hellfish need to score the goals. The Thieves do not. Fox has the puck, has got a bit of a chance, chooses to shoot eventually, but sprays it wide on the net, young man. That'll help. There was no one there in the slot either for the Thieves. Fox with it again, spins around, loses possession, chops away at it, but Gaspar was there for the Hellfish. Just trying to carry the puck a little bit too far through congestion through the middle. JT now for the Thieves, rims it wisely around the back of the net. That's the smart play. Gets it up to Posthumous, who clears it out of the zone beautifully. It'll be picked up now by Lacroix. Lacroix flings it across, looking for some movement. Got it as far as Gaspar, but Gaspar had one to beat, who beat him. And now racing around behind the net with some speed, JT. JT goes cross ice, and it gets intercepted. Broken record. But anyway, player now for the Hellfish without a stick is Gaspar. And he's just playing a bit of soccer with the puck. Perfectly legal to do that, if maybe a little unwise, because now a shot is to the right to Posthumous. Gaspar can't do very much except maybe grab a stick or a change. Shot there by Posthumous, blocked by Dan Levy in the net for the Hellfish. Hellfish now desperate. They've got 2.5 minutes to go, but they only make it as far as JT, who flings it in from a distance. It hits Cupid, who has to hit the brakes, goes across. Wilson Allen comes across, but can't get it past the press there of the Thieves. Well, it's got to be said, they're probably going to steal this game at this point. It's not over. 2.5 minutes to play. Stop time. 2 goals can certainly be scored. Wilson Allen is capable of doing it. Gets past the pressure there of Tooley. Doesn't get past, however, the stack there at the top of the defensive zone. The Thieves know how to block a guy who's fast and carries the puck all the way, and that is just own the space in front of the net, because that's where he's coming. Sharman now with the puck. Passes it, pretty much just gives it straight to Roylance. Roylance looks up ice now, gets past Tooley, finds Wilson Allen. Wilson with 1 to beat. It's 2-on-1 for the Hellfish if they choose. Shoots wide of the net. Pruha saw that one go wide of him. He went block aside. Just put it up high over the top. 1 minute, 56 seconds to go. 2 goals the lead to the Thieves. Can the Hellfish get it back? It's close. 24 shots to 19 now. It's pretty even on the shot count. Scoreboard's where it really matters. 3 goals to 1. The Hellfish need 2 goals, so they need 1 in a real hurry. Watch for them to pull their goaltender and go 6-on-5. If they choose to do so, they can. Shot fired across, goes wide, just missing the net there. The Hellfish. Kuchera tries to put it into the slot, but Thieves are there in numbers. They play the puck up to the point. The Hellfish managed to keep it in the zone. Nice play from there. Savic was floating around high looking to get away on Brett. Now the Hellfish with a chance, but Savic now with a chance moving up the middle. The pass comes across to her. She gets onto it, but it's stolen from her by Brett, who tries to chip it past. Savic with a good battle on the boards. Brett dispossessed in the end. It comes back out. Willison Allen has the puck. He gets around Savic, looks up, gets around Power. It's on his forehand, but he's pushed into the corner again. Blows a tyre. And now the Thieves will clear the puck out of the zone with just over a minute now to play. It's still doable for the Hellfish, but they do need to score, and they do need to score now as the Thieves have the puck behind the back of the net. Savic up high looking for it. 1 minute to go on the clock. Hellfish put it in, totally oblivious to the game there was Jackson Basley, who just had the puck go right behind the back of him. But it's Power now who gets around one, gets onto his forehand, shoots. Puck loose in front. Not quite aware it was there, was Levy. Nice shot there, though, by Power. Coming back the other way now with speed to his Trev Teal. He runs into the defensive pressure. This time we're paying attention, Basley. Hellfish a little bit unhappy about that, but the referee's calling no foul. Last gasp for the Hellfish. It went across the front. Both of them had a chance there. Kuchera and Wilson Allen were there, but flying back now. Just 20 seconds to play in the game. As the Hellfish now pick it up through Wilson Allen. He leaves the puck behind, and for his trouble loses his footing there by the referee not calling any foul on that one. McKinven now looks up ice. She's got Fox in front of her and passes it straight to him. Fox just passes it back to his D partner, who puts it up at the ice, clears the zone, clears the clock, runs it out. Game 1, Thieves 3 from 20 to the Hellfish 1 from 25. Goals to the Thieves to Tooley, Andrews and Basley. And for the Hellfish, Willison Allen with their lone goal. We'll be back for the Pro Rookie Grand Final at 2:15 p.m. between the Trash Pandas and the Ducks. Bring it on.